Clark. Tied up, drops it back. Here comes Bedard. Bedard shoots. Guy in the save. And Bedard holds the line. Bedard back with it. Slides it again. Bedard just trying to make it. Overtime winner sends Canada to the semi.
The Chicago Blackhawks have chosen 17-year-old talent Connor Bedard as their top pick in the 2023 NHL Draft. He's among the most highly anticipated prospects ever, and the enthusiasm for his entry into the league even surpasses that of Connor McDavid, a two-time Hart Memorial Trophy winner in 2015. But is he really worth the hype? Hockey fans around the globe held their breath when the Chicago Blackhawks snagged Connor in the 2023 NHL Draft. Known as the next big thing in hockey, he'd already made a name for himself in junior leagues. Bedard, touted as the next generational player in the mold of legends like McDavid and Wayne Gretzky, had already garnered a strong reputation in junior hockey. His arrival signaled the start of an exciting new chapter, not only for the young star, but also for the franchise banking on his talent. Bedard's journey to NHL stardom was marked by early speculation, with experts predicting his high selection in the draft. Some NHL teams, like the Chicago Blackhawks and Arizona Coyotes, seemed to purposely underperform during the 2022-23 season, all in hopes of scoring favorable odds in the draft lottery. Ultimately, the Blackhawks secured the coveted first overall selection, solidifying Bedard's presumed destination. The excitement around Bedard's arrival was electric, with the Chicago Sun-Times reporting a jaw-dropping $2.5 million in season ticket packages sold within just an hour and a half of the lottery announcement. Connor Bedard's time with the Regina Pats was nothing short of extraordinary. Over 3 years, he transformed into a true hockey sensation, earning accolades for his incredible scoring ability, his knack for setting up plays, and his natural leadership qualities that set him apart from his peers. The journey to his stardom kicked off in March 2020, when Hockey Canada granted him exceptional status, allowing him to jump into the major junior-level Canadian Hockey League a year earlier than usual. This unique privilege made him the very first player to receive such an honor from the Western Hockey League. His prodigious talent became evident during the 2020 WHL Bantam Draft, where the Regina Pats picked him as the first overall selection. In his rookie season, Bedard wasted no time making his presence known. He impressively scored 12 goals and provided 16 assists for a total of 28 points in just 15 games before his journey to the 2021 IHF World U18 Championships. His standout performance earned him the Jim Piggott Memorial Trophy. The 2021-22 WHL season brought even more glory for Bedard. He became the youngest player to score 50 or more goals in a single season, hitting his 50th and 51st goals in the final game of the regular season. Bedard concluded the year with an impressive 51 goals and 49 assists, amassing a total of 100 points. These numbers saw him ranking second in goals and fourth in points across the WHL. His star power extended beyond the rink, with the New York Times profiling him as the most exciting future NHL player during the 2022 NHL Entry Draft. Despite the Regina Pats not being seen as title contenders, there were debates prior to the WHL's 2023 trade deadline regarding the possibility of trading Bedard to a championship-bound team in exchange for future assets. Nevertheless, Pats general manager John Paddock staunchly stated that Bedard was not up for trade. According to WHL rules, Bedard's consent was a requisite for any trade, and Paddock emphasized that Bedard had the final say. As the trade deadline came and went, no deal was made. In the 2023 season, Bedard's stellar performance continued. He wrapped up the regular season with a remarkable 71 goals and 72 assists in just 57 games, securing the Bob Clarke Trophy as the WHL's leading scorer. His astounding 143 points also ranked him as the top scorer in the CHL for the year, marking the first time a WHL player had achieved a 140-point season since 1995-96. His exceptional year earned him the 4 Broncos Memorial Trophy as the WHL's Player of the Year.
Evans back to Bedard in the slot. Snap shot, scores! Connor Bedard in his final game of the season wins it in overtime.
As the Regina Pats ventured into the 2023 AWHL playoffs, Bedard's impact remained undeniable. In the first round against the Saskatoon Blades, he made his playoff debut with 2 goals and an assist, contributing to a resounding 6-1 victory in the series opener. Although the Pats won the first 2 games of the series, they faced disappointment in the next 3. Throughout the series, Bedard continued to impress with 10 goals and 10 assists. These playoffs, seemingly marking the end of his WHL and junior career, displayed Bedard's remarkable talent and hinted at the promising future that awaits this extraordinary young athlete. The NHL eagerly awaited the arrival of Connor Bedard in his rookie season, and when the day finally arrived, it was nothing short of a hockey spectacle. The atmosphere was electric, with fans and analysts buzzing with anticipation to witness the young prodigy's debut.
How about Connor Bedard? You've been impressed with him first 3 games?
Well, how can he not be impressed with him?
He's been so great.
Drafted as the first overall selection by the Chicago Blackhawks, Bedard stepped into the spotlight, becoming the second player in the franchise's history to achieve this prestigious honor. Patrick Kane, a legend in his own right, had previously received this distinction back in 2007. Furthermore, Bedard earned the distinction of being only the second player born in British Columbia to be selected first overall, with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins being the first in 2011. These statistics underscored the extraordinary potential Bedard brought to the league, with expectations reaching stratospheric heights. As he celebrated his 18th birthday, Bedard marked the occasion by inking a significant 3-year contract with the Chicago Blackhawks. The date was July 17th, and fans didn't have to wait long to see him in action. On October 10th, Bedard made his NHL debut, and it was a night to remember. He contributed his first point, an assist, during a thrilling 4-2 victory over the Pittsburgh Penguins. The very next night, on October 11th, he etched another milestone into his burgeoning career by netting his inaugural NHL goal in the opening period, even though the game resulted in a 3-1 loss to the Boston Bruins. Notably, his first 2 NHL games became the most-watched regular season ice hockey games for both ESPN and TNT. Bedard's remarkable arrival didn't just catch the eyes of fans, but also that of notable figures in the league, like John Tavares. Tavares couldn't help but marvel at the young talent's exceptional skill and composed demeanor. He remarked, "You can see what makes him a very special player. Being around him and seeing him speak, I think the way he carries himself is extremely impressive. Reminds me a lot of Sid." Comparisons to the legendary Sidney Crosby, one of the NHL's all-time greats, underscored Bedard's immense potential. While the Chicago Blackhawks had experienced 3 consecutive seasons of playoff absences, their fortunes took a turn with the arrival of Bedard. There's a renewed sense of hope among Blackhawks fans that the franchise is on the path to resurgence. Bedard is set to play a pivotal role in this rejuvenation, working alongside promising talents like Taylor Radish, Philip Kurashev, and Mackenzie Entwistle. His arrival couldn't have come at a better time, stepping into the void left by the departure of legends like Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane. Within the Blackhawks organization, voices of confidence like Davidson endorsed Bedard's ability. "He's been exactly as advertised," Davidson stated as the NHL season began. "He's everything we thought he would be on the ice in terms of skill, the hockey sense, the highlight reel moves. The only thing he hasn't done is beat a goalie yet, which I'm sure is eating him up, but it will come." Bedard's remarkable performance during the preseason included 5 points on 1 goal and 4 assists in 4 games. Bedard's star power extended far beyond the NHL, making a global impact as he proudly represented his nation on the international stage. This young hockey sensation's journey in international competitions, especially in the illustrious World Junior Championships, was nothing short of extraordinary and reverberated across the globe. Back in April and May of 2021, Bedard proudly sported the Canadian under-18 team's jersey at the 2021 IIHF World U18 Championships. His performance was so breathtaking that he earned himself a coveted spot on the Media All-Star team. At the beginning of this remarkable journey, he started as the 13th forward in the lineup, but it wasn't long before he catapulted into the top 6. Bedard's crowning moment arrived when he netted 4 goals in a resounding 11-2 victory over Austria. This feat not only shattered Wayne Gretzky's record for the most goals scored by a 16-year-old at the championships, but also tied the overall Canadian record for the most goals in a single World Junior game. However, this fantastic tournament was unexpectedly cut short due to concerns about COVID-19. Let's fast forward to April 18, 2022, when Bedard was once again named to the Canadian team for the 2022 IHF World U18 Championships. Remarkably, he was the sole returning player from the previous year's championship-winning team. Later that summer, the spotlight was on Bedard at the highly anticipated World Junior Championships, where he gallantly represented Canada and quickly caught the attention of fans worldwide, particularly with his incredible shots. Over the course of 7 thrilling games, he showcased his prowess by notching 4 goals and 4 assists, ultimately contributing to Canada's victorious claim of the gold medal. In a jaw-dropping moment of brilliance, the 17-year-old sensation coolly maneuvered the puck into the net, igniting a raucous celebration and propelling his nation into the World Junior Hockey Championship semifinals. Bedard's electrifying performance unfolded in overtime, precisely at 5:17, as the host team triumphed over Slovakia with a 4-3 victory.
This kid is out of this world. Check it out. There's one. There's 2. And one more. He dances the entire team in overtime.
When asked about his incredible feat, Bedard nonchalantly remarked, "I always want the puck. It's still hockey. I'm still out there doing what I love. The moment's significant, no doubt. But I've executed that very move countless times. I've practiced that same shot in my basement, out on the ice, alone, over and over again." Then, as December 12th, 2022 approached, Bedard added another prestigious honor to his ever-growing list of achievements. He was named to the Canadian national team for the 2023 World Junior Championships, setting the stage for another exhilarating performance. In a defining moment, he shattered the world record for World Junior points achieved by a player under the age of 19, surpassing the previous record held by the legendary Jaromir Jagr. Bedard's ultimate highlight was his game-winning goal in overtime, which left an indelible mark on the entire tournament and significantly contributed to Canada's back-to-back gold medal victories. His remarkable performance earned him numerous accolades, including the titles of the championship Best Forward and Most Valuable Player by the IIHF Directorate. Bedard's excellence was further solidified when he was named to the Media All-Star team. And to crown it all, he became the inaugural recipient of the IIHF Male Player of the Year award. But he will not be taken first overall without an extensive resume. With a staggering number of goals, assists, and total points in his debut NHL season, Bedard is rapidly etching his name into the annals of hockey history as one of the league's most electrifying and promising talents. This is a testament to the exceptional abilities that have earned him a plethora of prestigious awards, from the WHL Exceptional Player status in 2020 to the Jim Piggott Memorial Trophy in 2021, culminating in the accolades of the CHL Top Scorer Award, CHL Player of the Year, and the CHL Top Draft Prospect Award in 2023. Furthermore, his remarkable contributions extended beyond national borders, earning him distinctions such as the World Junior Championship Best Forward, a place on the World Junior Championship Media All-Star team, and the title of World Junior Championship MVP in 2023. This trail of accolades reached its zenith when he was crowned IIHF Male Player of the Year in the same year. Connor Bedard is not just the NHL's next big thing. He's already here, dazzling fans and inspiring the next generation of hockey players. As we follow his remarkable journey, it's clear that his impact on the sport is only just beginning. Keep an eye on this rising star, for he's destined for greatness in the NHL and beyond.